Get him anything say out of here. I'm trying to make an LP. Right, lads. Ready?
Right on. Hey, hey. Nice one, Cyril. A young lady cabin engaged told a young man just last Saturday, I won't go too far, just half a bar, but for £2 I'll go all the way. It's all in the mind, it's all in the mind. With rudeness, it's all in the mind. I was told by my mother one thing leads to the other, but with rudeness, it's all in the mind. The clerk at the hotel, Melinda, told a newlywed lad name of Trinda, don't mind you and the wife, living on fruits of the life, but don't throw the skins out the window. It's all in the mind, it's all in the mind. With rudeness, it's all in the mind. I was told by my mother one thing leads to the other, but with rudeness, it's all in the mind. I saw my best friend named Clyde with a gleaming new bike by his side. It's brilliant, red, and stands by his bed. Well, at least he's assured of a ride. Oh, it's all in the mind, it's all in the mind. With rudeness, it's all in the mind. I was told by my mother one thing leads to the other, but with rudeness, it's all in the mind. Now the dashing young lads out in Easton, for some inexplicable reason, go out in herds and shoot all the birds, but never when they're out of season. It's all in the mind, it's all in the mind. With rudeness, it's all in the mind. I was told by my mother one thing leads to the other, but with rudeness, it's all in the mind. Hey, it's all in the mind, it's all in the mind. True, with rudeness, it's all in the mind. I tell you, I was told by my mother one thing leads to the other, but with rudeness, it's all in the mind. One more time. It's all in the mind, it's all in the mind. With rudeness, it's all in the mind. I was told by my mother one thing leads to the other, but with rudeness, it's all in the mind. Hey, what you know?
All right. Get ready. Little boy blue, come blow up your horn. The sheep's in the meadow and the cows in the corn. Aye, aye, yeah. Where is the boy that looks after the sheep? He's under the haystack with little Bo Peep. Aye, aye, yeah. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Right on. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Right, the name of the game. Little by blue. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, knickers all tattered and torn. It wasn't a spider that sat down beside her, his little boy blue with the arm. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Right on, here we go. Icky-taka, ticky-taka, ticky-taka, taya. Whoop-aya, pussy catch a fire. Name of the game, Little boy blue. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right, next verse. Black pussy, white pussy, pig pussy, blue. The name of the game is Little Boy Blue. Aye. Uh-huh. 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 Right on. Rasta for I, Rasta for me, little boy blue in a ganja tree. Smoking the weed, stood on the burning deck, played a game of cricket. The ball rolled up his trouser leg and he stumped his middle wicket. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Right on. Icky-taka, ticky-taka, ticky-taka, taya. Whoop-aya, pussy catch a fire. Yeah, little boy blue. Uh-huh, 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 yeah. Black pussy, white pussy, pig pussy, blue. The name of the game is Little Boy Blue. Goodbye.
Ay-ya-ya. Reception. One time. Mary had a little lamb, was full of fun and frolics. Deception. He jumped across a barbed wire fence and tore off half his deception. Deception time and I'm feeling fine. Grab your woman and drink some wine. Deception. Whoop it up. Hey diddle dumpling, my son John goes to bed with a nightcap on. Deception. Whoop it up. It's ever so small, but it does the job and gives the best protection. Deception. Deception time and I'm feeling fine. Grab your woman and drink some wine. Deception. Old King Cole was a merry old soul and was always full of glee. Deception. He likes his golf and he always had a few holes after tea. Deception. Deception time and I'm feeling fine. Grab your woman and drink some wine. Deception. Whoop it up. Hickory, dickory, dickory, dock. A little mouse run up my deception. He ran out of luck when he reached the top and made a bad landing on his deception. One time. Deception time and I'm feeling fine. Grab your woman and drink some wine. Deception. Whoop it up. Whoop it up. Whoop it up. Deception, erection. Deception. Whoop it up. That's it. I am not a qualified physician, and I don't want to give this injection. I am not a qualified physician, and I don't want to give this injection. Dorothy is begging for trouble. She is insisting I give her this needle. Darling, one thing I want you know, don't blame me for where the needle go. I push it in, she pulls it out. I push it back, she starts to shout, Dr. Kitch, you're terrible. I can't stand the sight of your needles. She lay down in such a position, it was difficult to give this injection. She started holding on to the needle, making making me so uncomfortable. I said, darling, can't you be steady? I'm going to have it in very shortly. She said, Dr. Kitch, I am sorry, but the sight of the needle frightened me. I push it in, she pulls it out. I push it back, she starts to shout, Dr. Kitch, you're terrible. I can't stand the sight of your needle. She still wouldn't lie down quietly, constantly moving her body. So I slap her in the face with vexation, and I go on giving the injection. She screamed out to stop it, I can't stand the pain. I don't think you're inside the right vein. I said, you little fool, you wouldn't be told. The needle must be sticking in the wrong hole. I push it in, she pulls it out. I push it back, she starts to shout, Dr. Kitch, you're terrible. I can't stand the sight of your needle. I pull it from the hole and starts again. I have the needle now in the right vein. The needle's just gone in half an inch. The stupid young lady starts to flinch. Suddenly she falls, Doc, it's working. I can feel the penicillin going in. I said, you silly fool, look what you do. The needle's gone and broke inside of you. I push it in, she pulls it out. I push it back, she starts to shout, Dr. Kitch, you're terrible. I can't stand the sight of your needle. Reggae, look out, come on. I am a qualified physician, and I will give this injection. Oh, she is a big girl now. Yeah, she is a big girl now. She's got big and we know how. Oh, she is a big girl now. There's a girl lives down our street who's hardly ever seen her feet. Never says no and in it goes, and she grows and grows and grows. Oh, she is a big girl now. Yeah, she is a big girl now. She's got big and we know how. Oh, she is a big girl now. She never listened to mum's advice. That's why she is twice her size. Knows it's naughty but thinks it's nice, so she has to pay the price. Oh, she is a big girl now. Yeah, she is a big girl now. She's got big and we know how. Oh, she is a big girl now. They tried to stop her by giving pills, but she said it's how I feels. The doctor tries to do his stuff, but she just can't get enough. Oh, she is a big girl now. Yeah, she is a big girl now. She's got big and we know how. Oh, she is a big girl now. Some young girls like staying thin, but this young girl likes stuffing it in. When she walks, she's like a jelly with the swelling in her belly. Oh, she is a big girl now. Yeah, she is a big girl now. She's got big and we know how. Oh, she is a big girl now. In the end, she was locked away. She got out and had to pay. I'm sorry, Mum, what can I do? It's the thing I like to do. Oh, she is a big girl now. Yeah, she is a big girl now. She's got big and we know how. Oh, she is a big girl now. Well, in the end, we had to take a really firm attitude with this bird. She wouldn't stop eating. She kept stuffing herself with fish and chips, Chinese dinners, curry goat, yams, patties, oh, everything imaginable. And she was swelling up to some fantastic size. Now, let this be a lesson to all you birds out there listening out there in Dreadland. If you eat like this, you're going to go off bang.
chubby cooker. Right on. And Marianne was cast away with 6 young girls, no laugh. For 6 days he did labour, the 7th he had off. Then another chap was washed ashore on a raft made of tea chests. He said, oh, what a nuisance, there goes my day of rest. Court one day on a charge of vagrancy. His shirt was oh so dirty, as anyone could see. When asked how long he wore his shirts with no intent to tease, he said, if it please your honour, it hangs down to my knees. It's all in the mind, it's all in the mind. With rudeness, it's all in the mind. I was told by my mother, one thing leads to the other, but with rudeness, it's all in the mind. You're in heaven when you hear Big 7. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I, hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. Mary had a little pig, she could not stop it grunting. She took it up the garden path and she kicked its little rump in. Ay, ay, diddy-dum-day, I, ay, ay, diddy-dum-day, I. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a roll of cheese. Jack came down with a beaming smile and his trousers around his knees. Ay, ay, diddy-dum-day, I. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. A little Jack Horner sat on the corner with a dirty look in his eye. He never looked at the pretty girls, but he smiled when the boys went by. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. To love all night and sleep all day was really my desire. I tried it once but it wouldn't work out, 'cause the pussy catch a fire. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get the poor doggy a bone. But when she bent down, the dog came around and he gave her a bone of his own. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over a candlestick. Silly boy, he should have jumped higher. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, I. Judge Dredd lay on a double bed with a girl performing great. He said, would you like Big 7 again? She said, no, but I love Big 8. Hey, hey, diddy-dum-day, diddy-dum-day, diddy-dum-day. Bye.
When I was a little bitty boy, my grandmother brought me a cute little toy. Silver bells hanging on a string. She told me it was my ding-a-ling-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Then mama took me to grammar school. I stopped off in the vestibule. Every time that bell would ring, catch me playing with my ding-a-ling-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Take it! One day while climbing the garden wall, I slipped and had a terrible fall. Fell so hard I heard bells ring, but held on to my ding-a-ling-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. One day while swimming across Turtle Creek, man, those snappers all around my feet. Was so hard swimming across that thing, with both hands holding my ding-a-ling-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Oh, my ding-a-ling, your ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling, your ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my Well, down at the seaside, out upon the sand, is a man who lives a life which really is quite grand. He doesn't make much money, in fact he is quite poor. He's Donkey Dick, the donkey man of the seashore. All the girls in their bikinis, when they're getting a nice tan, always keep a lookout for their favorite donkey man. And when they see him coming, they all run up to him quick, shouting, "Let's have a ride on your donkey dick." Oh, donkey, 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 donkey dick. If you ask him nicely, he will give you a quick lick. Donkey, 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 donkey dick. All the girls like to have a ride on Donkey Dick. When the winter comes around, he moves into the town, where his fame has spread for miles and miles around. And he shows these city girls his funny little trick that he does with his donkey dick. Well, now that summer's come around and weather's getting warm, I've been out and brought a little donkey of my own. It's 4 feet high and really, really slick. twice as fat as your donkey dick. There's a man from down our street who has a bean that can't be beat. When he holds it up, it touches the floor. It must be 3 feet long or more. And people came from miles around. When they saw it, they made this sound. Oh, what a bean! The biggest bean I've ever seen. Oh, I declare, the sight of it is more than I can bear. A girl who saw his bean one day was so surprised she ran away. He chased her for to calm her down and chased her halfway across the town. She really was so petrified, 'cause as she ran away she cried, "To rotted, what a bean! The biggest bean I've ever seen. Oh, I declare, the sight of it is more I can bear." He carried it down the road one day and ran into a chap so gay. He stopped and stared at this great bean, the biggest bean he'd ever seen. It filled this chap with such delight that he shouted out with all his might,
Oh, what a bean. The biggest bean that I have ever seen. Oh, so divine. Oh, how I wish that lovely bean was mine.
Now it makes me very sad to say the bean withered up and went away. But the story of the bean lives on, for his son has one that's twice as long. Its fame has spread both far and near, and when people see it, they all cheer.
Oh, what a bean! The biggest bean I've ever seen. Oh, I declare, the sight of it is more than I can bear. Oh, what a bean! The biggest bean I've ever seen. Oh, I declare, the sight of it is more than I can bear. Snodland, 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 Snodland.
You're ready for to have a little ride. You're in your car, and your girl is by your side. So take your key and put it in the hole. You start to drive. Oh, bless my soul. Oh, the Blue Cross code, so handy on the road. You'll never be in trouble with the Blue Cross code. The Blue Cross code, so handy on the road. You'll always find an answer in the Blue Cross code. You press down on the clutch and push it into gear, and you judge performance by the sound you hear. If she gives a little moan, you've too much of a load. You better have a butcher's at your Blue Cross code. Oh, the Blue Cross code is handy on the road. You'll never be in trouble with the Blue Cross code. The Blue Cross code, so handy on the road. You'll always find an answer in the Blue Cross code. The clutch starts to grind, you better have a look. See chapter 27 of the little blue book. You rectify the trouble and start her up again. And check you have the hood on, 'cause soon it's gonna rain. Oh, the Blue Cross code is handy on the road. You'll never be in trouble with the Blue Cross code. Oh, the Blue Cross code, so handy on the road. You'll always find an answer in the Blue Cross code. Now when you drive, remember what I said. Don't be like my best friend Ted. Never took advice, now maintenance is owed. He really should have read the Blue Cross code. Oh, the Blue Cross code is handy on the road. You'll never be in trouble with the Blue Cross code. The Blue Cross code, so handy on the road. You'll always find an answer in the Blue Cross code. The Blue Cross code, so handy on the road. You'll never be in trouble with the Blue Cross code. The Blue Cross code, so handy on the road. You'll always find an answer in the Blue Cross code. a tale of Nelson and when his lordship died, from a very honest seaman who never ever lied. Oh, he called on Captain Hardy to kiss him for he'd go. He said 5 years on the same ship and now he lets me know. To my lit foul dow, to my lit foul dow, to my litty foul dow day. I like the girls who say they do, I hate the girls who don't. I hate the girls who say they do and then they say they won't. But of all the girls I like the best, I may be wrong or right, are the ones who say they never do, but look as though they might. To my lit foul dow, to my lit foul dow, to my litty foul dow day. The flesh young lad was smoking upon the lower deck. The glamorous young Clippy did grab him by the neck. She said, I'll have to throw you off, on my duty I will shirk. Do you want to get me into trouble? He said, yes please, after work. To my lit foul dow, to my lit foul dow, to my litty foul dow day. I'll tell you of my granddad who is 96 years old, who cuddled up to Granny because he felt the cold. He asked her how about it, she said, dear, go back to sleep. Don't let your mind make appointments that your body just can't keep. To my lit foul dow, to my lit foul dow, to my litty foul dow day.
Well, people, it looks like the helicopter's come for me, so I'd like to say thank you for listening to the album and goodbye.